Linda and Arthur thought they were honouring their son Peter with a cheeky headstone tribute, a photo of him flipping the bird, a family joke. But on a visit to Peter's grave, they were shocked to find his entire plaque missing and say the cemetery took it without telling them.
They left my son in an unmarked grave. That's just rude.
They don't like it, don't look at it. That's it.
Yeah,
you know?
just walk past. You don't have to look down at it. We're the only ones that have to look at it.
Across the lawns of a suburban cemetery, Linda Allen and Arthur Bridge mourn the loss of their son, 33-year-old Peter.
Oh, it's a pain I'd never want anybody to get. I miss him every day, but it's like it's opening all the wounds back up. And I feel like I'm letting him down because he's not resting in peace.
How would you like it if I went to your family's grave and took the headstone and not tell you?
That's exactly what they say happened to them. Peter passed away from complications during a lung transplant after suffering from cystic fibrosis. With no warning, his headstone was suddenly removed by the Adelaide Cemetery Authority because a small photo on the plaque was deemed offensive.
So this is the photo?
Yes, just one day I walked in to the shed and he was sitting there reading a paper and I said, "Pete, look up." And he did, and his finger, and I took the picture.
He's got a cheeky smile there as well.
Yeah, because he didn't like his picture being taken, or so he said, but he's in quite a few pictures. But yeah, no, that's him all over.
The bird.
Yeah.
No, everybody does it. Nobody does it. I've never met anybody that hasn't done it.
When choosing Peter's headstone, the family say they wanted to remember his mischievous personality.
All his mates and that knew him for giving the bird, I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, it sums up what Pete is like. He's a joker. He never took anything serious.
That was the way he said hello, is you wouldn't catch him without it up half the time.
TJ is Peter's younger brother.
He's the best big brother you could ask for. He's always there for me if I ever needed anything at all. He's just such a beautiful person.
A motto Peter lived by was "Why so serious?" That sentiment now echoing beyond his grave, the family hoping people can just lighten up a little.
They haven't got much of a life, have they? You know, complaining about that. Geez, get a life.
For 7 months, Peter's headstone lay untouched. Last month, it was ripped out without the family knowing. The Cemetery Authority taking matters into their own hands after they received a number of complaints.
And they keep saying that they did bring... We have our phones on us all the time. I've got a home phone, I've got email address, and we've got a letterbox out the front. Nothing.
If we were told when we first went to put it in there, it probably wouldn't be so much of an issue. It's just been in there for 7 months and it's just heartbreaking going there and seeing a hole. It's not right.
The Bridges are putting up a fight. Arthur has launched a petition online at change.org. There's now more than 4,000 signatures.
You'd just be chuffed that everyone's thinking of him.
Yeah.
Just to know there's other people out there that support us and that, it's great, really good.
While no one from the Adelaide Cemetery Authority wanted to speak to us, they have met with Arthur and Linda. In that meeting, the CEO handed them this booklet with the section about being respectful highlighted. They're now questioning where the respect is for them and their son.
It's not hard, just don't look at it if you don't like it.
If you're offended by seeing that, then you should count your blessings that you're alive to be offended, because that poor guy isn't.
Dee Dee Dunleavy is a broadcaster with 3AW Radio.
It's an incredibly sensitive and delicate time in someone's life. If they're grieving, especially a young man, don't then do something that's going to upset them further.
If it was approved, it makes you wonder why, so they need to look at their systems, and to backtrack is a little unfair.
Susie Wilson is an etiquette and finishing expert. She says the gesture is offensive.
We all know what it means, and it hasn't changed whether you put a smile on your face or the middle finger means, you know.
Just let him rest in peace. Leave him alone. Leave us alone. Let him have his headstone. That's all we want, his headstone to be put back.
Pete fought for every breath he took with the CF, and I don't think stop fighting, because I know he wouldn't. And he tried so hard, so we'll just keep going.
If you'd like to sign the Bridges petition, the link is on our website. Adelaide Cemeteries Authority says it, quote, remains prepared to work with the family to find a solution.